More than likely. I'm like, what happened? Let's see if I can do it. Go to aces. We'll do that. There's no aces on top, and there's no aces on the bottom. So once again, there's no aces on top. There's none at the bottom. Skip these cards like this. Example, alright. If I should take the ace of spades like right here, okay? And I put it down right here, alright? Did it show you have an ace of spades right here, I have another ace of spades right here, and I have another ace of spades right here, you would know that that's just sleight of hand. Because I'm using for different aces. But all this stuff is just that's like, dang, I had 9 jumped in and they said you suck. We're leaving. You know what's really so funny is how I've done the same stuff on one particular trick, and it's so funny how so many people say CGI, or they say editing or whatnot, or I don't get the whole thing about editing card tricks, because if all of your magic tricks was somehow edited, do you know that would mean you could only be a online magician? That's it. you will only be an online magician. You could never perform magic tricks live for shows. You could only perform magic tricks to the screen. So you got to make it make sense on how retarded you, or excuse me, how stupid you would be if all of your videos were edited and you could not perform live. Another thing that I want to suggest is that when people know that you are good at something, they are going to get mad because they can't do it too. Just like the saying goes, if the reason why people talk bad about you is because they like you and they don't want people to find out how awesome you are. It's kind of the same thing like that. But to me, if I'm performing a card trick for you and you're the one that's on the side of the screen saying that it's edited, that it's fake, I'm taking that as a compliment. Because basically what all you're saying is that, wow, that's so good, it's got to be fake. And I'm not the best card magician out there in the world. I'm not. I'm not. I'm sure there's other people out there that's a lot better than I am. Okay. But right now I'm just practicing keeping up. See, the aces, are still right here. The aces, are not, or still haven't left yet. But as far as card tricks go and card handling, as far as card tricks and card handling goes, it's two different things. Like a card trick would be, you pick one. I look away, you look at it. You memorize that card. And it goes right here into the center of the deck like so. And then I'll bury it into the pack. All right. I'll give one more shuffle like so. All right, now, this top card right here, this one, is not your card, all right? But why? If I just move it like this, and you're dead, and see, it turns to your card. See, that would be considered as a, can I be mod? What does that mean? Give me a shout out. Tomer, hello. Juju Tomer, hello. Hi, hello fellas. But seriously, put yourself in my shoes, okay? If you were somebody that practiced a skill, okay? It could be juggling, it could be spinning a basketball on your finger, king of clubs right there at the bottom, king of clubs right there on the top, king of clubs right there in the middle. If I give it a snap, that's 7 diamonds, that's another 7 diamonds, that's another 7 diamonds. But so many people are going to say CGI, fake, editing. That's what I just don't understand. I don't. Hi, hello. Because seriously, really think about it. And on the ones that say that I'm using trick cards or gamer deck or fake decks, you know how stupid you're gonna look is if you're performing for somebody in real life and they rip the cards out and go, aha, you're a big fat pony. Add a sticker that says, hi, can I be mod? I don't know. But that's that's just my whole thing. I don't understand. I don't get that. If you use trick cards or fake cards, you can never perform live. You can't. You can only perform tricks behind a screen. That's just the God's honest truth. Yeah, that's just the God's honest truth. If you use trick cards all the time, you can never perform live shows. You can't. why even try and bother? Because I love performing live. I love doing live shows. If I get enough people, yeah, I'll track all the aces blindfolded. I subscribe. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm trying to get some more. I'm trying to get some more subscribers. Honestly, that's what I'm doing because I'm being monetized on Facebook, but I'm trying to be monetized on YouTube. So yeah, so I'm trying to get some subscribers. But if I get some more people in the live stream, I'll track the 4 aces for you blindfolded. If I can get at least a few more people, because that seems to be the trick. That I'll wear 2 blindfolds. I need some more people in the live stream. Come on now. Come on in. Yeah. And like, oh, cool. Okay. Let's see. Cool. Well, I'll tell you what. Since I do have one more person watching, I'll tell you what. I'll do it for you. I'll track all the aces blindfolded. I'll put this one on like this. Put this one on like this. And of course, I'm gonna put my hat back on. All right. Start off giving these cards a 1 virtual shuffle like so. I'm gonna give these cards another virtual shuffle like so. All right. I'm gonna give it a cut. This should be the first ace right there. Okay. Keeping them flat down on the table like they do at the casinos. Cut like so, and that should be the. Now what's so cool is the ace is not on top yet. The ace is not on the bottom yet. Whenever I snap like this, see the ace will appear on top. So I'll do it again, just like this, in the middle, snap, and then see it appear on top. And see now that last ace, kind of the same process. All right, cut like this. All right, and show you what the top card is. It's not the ace, but watch. Only when I snap like this, then it becomes the ace. So that's all 4 aces. Blindfolded. The blindfold actually kind of helps because people ask, what's the purpose for the blindfold? Legitimately, it helps me pay attention. OMG. Yeah. The blindfold helps me pay attention to what it pushes me to focus more on what I'm doing. Because, it's just like the difference between, fighting, learning how to defend yourself against a rubber knife versus learning how to defend yourself against a real knife. If there is risk involved, it will help you focus. If there's danger involved, it'll help you focus more on what you're doing. So if I'm trying to fool you and doing these card slides and passes and whatnot, it has to be convincing enough that, that's what I'm doing. I'm so shocked. Oh, well, thank you. It's time to go back into the darkness now. Time to play alone. I will entertain you. I will entertain you. I will go hot. Goかすな。あ、無理だよ、ほら。俺は、あり、俺もやす。けど、もんが。はい。ごめんなさい。彼は、ただは英語を始めますか。No, ごめんなさい。Guten Tag, ich bin Gangster. Ich heiße Parker. Voulez-vous penser? Oui, jealousy pas? No? You know what? Oh, wait, hold on. See, that's what the world needs. The world needs more love, man. The world needs more love. It doesn't need hate. That's the problem with it. It's not the world. This is a planet. We just live here, man. Let me ask you something. The people that's watching this, let me ask you something. If you saw somebody outside right now burst in flames, on fire, people will be quick to get their phones out and film you than they would to be looking for a bucket of water and put you out. That's sad. People will sit there and watch you burn. The first thing that pop their head, oh, Instagram, Snapchat, put you online. Not, oh my God, this man's burning on flames, let me get some water. They don't care. If it doesn't affect, if it's not something that's going to benefit them, if it's not something that's going to help them, they don't give a crap. They don't care. That's what's wrong with people, man. That's what's wrong with the world, man. That's, not to go off subject, but that was just my thoughts, you know. That's so true. I mean, that's just, you know, that's just my thoughts. That's what's wrong with these people, man. That's what's wrong with everybody, you know? All these people are wanting to fight. No, they're right, they're wrong. All these people wanting to say their beliefs are right, your beliefs are wrong, but they want to live. This is my thing, okay? This is just my opinion. I don't care if you're a green Martian from this planet. I don't care who you sleep with in the bed. I don't care what you do and what you don't do. I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated. Bottom line, that's it. That is the rule of thumb that nobody seems to follow or care. They want to beat their beliefs in you. They want to beat what they think is right and is wrong in you, other than keeping it so simple as treating you like you want to be treated. That's it. Bottom line, that's it. End of story. If people would just do that, oh man, this world would be, yeah. But, bye, I got to go. Bye. But yeah, this is my opinion, you know. That's just my opinion, because like, think about it, man. People want to say that the world is bad, that the world is evil. Let me tell you something. After Adam and Eve, which was the two people, to the first two people, before even anything else, Adam and Eve had two children, Cain and Abel. Cain was a murderer. The world was evil. There was evil in the world before anything else other existed. So people need to quit saying that, oh, the world used to be good, the world used to be. No. There was evil in this world before anything. You know? That's another thing that just gets me bonkers. I mean, you know, the world was corrupted before anything. I mean, that's something else that people don't think about. Because, I mean, you know, and it's just like this whole Big Bang, like the whole Big Bang. Like, all right, look, think about this. You have time, space, and matter, okay? Time, space, and matter are what is called as a continuum.
All three have to coexist at the exact same time. If you had matter and space but no time, when would you put it? If you had time, matter, and no space, where would you put it? You have to have time, space, and matter coexistently to create at the exact same time. So if you had something that was a big bang, corrosion, destroy, corruption, drama, look at that. How in the hell is that going to create this? You know how complicated the human cell is? How complicated matter is? Because time gives you past, present, future. Matter gives you solid, liquid, gas. Space gives you width, height, length. So how in the hell did a big bang that I just showed you and demonstrated, how did that big bang create what we are right now? Makes no sense. Something that just makes no sense. But, you got to believe everything on the internet. Does the internet lie? What's the internet going to tell you? And something else. Jesus didn't say follow religion. He said follow me. He didn't follow religion. He said follow me. There's a movie called Ghost with Patrick Swayze that plays in it. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. If you've never seen that movie, watch the movie. It'll make a point. But just in that movie, when those demons hearing them, they start coming out of the ground. They grab that man and they pull him and take him down to hell. Just every time you see it, every time you look, every time you do anything wrong, picture a demon coming out the ground. You best bet your ass you would stop. If you don't expect it, put it in a different way. If you're in a car driving down the road and you got, say, $1,000 worth of cocaine in your car, and you see blue lights turn on in your rearview mirror, you're gonna be scared, ain't you? You're gonna be nervous, ain't you? Your hands are gonna start shaking. You're gonna be scared. You know why? Because you know jail is real. You know prison is real. You know it's real because you can see it, taste it, touch it. You can ask someone that, you ever been to prison? Yeah, man, it sucks. You don't run from sin because you're not so sure if hell is real or not. You best believe if God snapped his fingers and showed everybody hell just for 10 seconds, this world will be Pleasantville. This world would be Pleasantville. So you got to ask yourself this question. I know I'm just doing card tricks and I'm got completely off subject, but you've got to ask yourself this question. Why is there evil in this world? Why is there evil in this world? If God is so loving, then why is there evil in this world? Best answer that I can give you. If the world was pure evil, okay, just hear me out. If the world was pure evil, doctors would not exist. They wouldn't care if you're sick. Firefighters would not exist. They wouldn't care if your house was burning down on fire. Police wouldn't care if you're getting robbed, mugged, etc. Yeah. But what if the world was so good? No evil. Horror movies would not exist because they're scary. Comedy would not exist because some comedy can be funny, but can be insulting to others. You would never have a flat tire. You would never, the things that happen in life and people tell you will never achieve this, you will never amount to that, and that pushed you to do more. Well, that wouldn't exist neither. So there has to be a balance between good and evil. There has to be that balance. Just like what Thanos was trying to explain in the Avengers. There has to be a balance between good and evil. Evil does not exist because evil is the absence of good. Let me rewind, okay? Lucifer. Who was Lucifer? Lucifer was the first being God ever created. He made him of diamonds, topaz diamonds. He's not all red, pitchfork, like Hollywood and TV says, no. But now think about this. At the time Lucifer was an angel in heaven, floating around going, hi, how's it going? Was there any evil in him? No. What was it? Pride. Lucifer said, I want to sit in your throne, God. I want to be you. He wasn't happy with what he had. It's like it wasn't good enough. Just like Adam and Eve. Honey, we will never age. We will never get sick. We will never grow old. We will never die. We get to walk with God every day. Oh, it's still not good enough. I'm still missing something. It's never enough. You always want more and more and more and more and more. It's never enough. But what did the devil do? The devil convinced Eve that she didn't have something. Let me explain it this way. If a burglar is going to break into your house, is a burglar going to break into an empty house? Ask yourself that question. Is a burglar going to break into an empty house? No. It would do him no good. It would do him pointless. A burglar's not going to break into an empty house. Just like the devil's not going to try to talk to somebody that he doesn't see something that's good inside. The devil wants something that you have. That's why so many people always struggle with sin. They always struggle with things because God had you for a better purpose. You know what? I completely went off topic, man. I went from supposed to be car magic to, but I mean, it's just, and it's so sad because that's a tough gamble, man. You got to ask yourself seriously. Think about it. Seriously, think about it. What if you're wrong? What if hell is real? You can't get out. You can't. There's just imagine that, man. Imagine a place of torment that it will never stop. It will never stop. And hell is not the last place. No. Hell is not the last place. The lake of fire is the last place. Because in Revelations it says death and Hades was cast into the lake of fire. Hell was not made for humans. Hell was made for the fallen angels. Hell was not designed for humans. It was made for the fallen angels. Hell was not designed for humans whatsoever. Hell is where you're getting stabbed, you're getting tortured, you're getting poked, you're getting everything. Dante's Inferno, yes, it explains. You're getting shanked, your flesh has been ripped off, you're being tormented. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Okay? The lake of fire, that's what the devil's going to be. He's going to be burning with you. They say every time the devil brings up your past, bring up his future, the devil, he's going to be in there with you. He's not expunged from this. No. So just imagine that you're in hell and you're suffering and you're thinking to yourself, it can't get no much worse than this. And then all of a sudden you see another drop that opens and it's the lake of fire. We can't comprehend eternity. We can't. I mean, you're not gambling with money here. We're not thinking, all right, well, if I'm wrong, I'll lose $100. Or if I'm wrong, I'll lose $1,000. You are gambling with your freaking eternity. Why my feed's full of Christians? And see, it's like that comment right there. Why is my feeds so full of Christians? Like that person crying right there. I can promise you this. I can guarantee you this right now. Nothing against it. Well, and it's fine. But hear me out though. Listen, you're saying that now though. Just listen to this. Please listen to this. If you are a parent and you have a child and you love that child, you want to protect that child. That child can spit on you, that child can punch you, that child can hurt you. You don't want nothing to happen to your child. Well, picture your child burning in front of you and screaming out, please help me, please save me. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing. You are screwed. Have that mindset. That's like a drip of water compared to hell. That is a drip of water compelled. You're not understanding it. You're not getting it. That is a gamble, man, that you're messing with. You can laugh about it. You can joke about it. You can say it's no big deal. Tell that to the people right now that's in hell wishing for a billion ways, for a billion different. They're begging just for one more chance while we are alive are passing by a billion opportunities. Just picture that, man. Just imagine. Because what if you're wrong? What if you are wrong? Are you sure you can handle that? Oh, damn, I messed up. Because it's too late. When you're dead, it's too late. It is. It's too late. But would it be different? Would you have a different mindset if you saw hell? If God snapped his fingers and showed you hell, and you're like, damn, it's hot down here. That guy's getting stabbed. That guy's getting his organs torn out. That guy's getting, would you change? Like just saying, would you have a different mindset? You would. But that would be God forcing you to choose him. That's the thing. That would be. Yes, exactly. But see, that's the problem though. God gave us free will. That's the beauty of free will. I'm not gonna just like, would you force somebody to love you? If you were in a relationship, would you force somebody to love you? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't force someone to love you. So why is God gonna force? Why is God gonna force you to be with him? If God wanted robots, he would have just made everybody to follow him. Goes back to what I talked about last time, where there would be no the balance between good and evil wouldn't exist. No. God created. You got to think about this too. The devil, there's no dummies in the angel corps. There ain't no morons in the angel corps. But yet the devil fooled a third of them. You know how smart, how manipulative, how strong you gotta be to fool an angel, to get an angel. You know how hard it is to get kicked out of heaven? You already up there, bro. You already up there. You already floating around. You know how hard it is to get kicked out? Huh? I mean, think about it. And it's like, and it's because if you look at it as the mindset of 2 + 2 = 4, you have to have proof. 2 + 2 = 4. All right. Start talking in your mind right now. Start talking in your head. You hear a voice, don't you? When you say thoughts in your head, you hear a voice. Whose voice is it? Whose voice do you hear in your head? Because it's that same voice that it's that same voice that tells you love, hate, anger, jealousy, irrationality. I mean, if we are just chances over just chances, then how can you reason with your own thoughts and reasonings that you have? If you can't believe in anything spiritual, then how can you then prove we're having this conversation right now? You can't. Just like normal. Normal is an opinionated word. Normal is what you might find normal, I might find crazy. What you might find crazy, I might find normal. But even if you're not religious, even if you don't believe in God, look at it as a rule of thumb. Okay? Thou shalt not kill. Hey, that's an understandable, fair thing. Well, don't kill. Killing's wrong. Killing's bad. We can agree on that. Okay. Thou shalt not steal. Hey, man. Well, your stuff is your stuff. It's my stuff. It's my stuff. Don't steal. That sounds fair. That sounds reasonable. That doesn't sound like, Thou shalt honor thy mother and thy father. That sounds fair to me, They did stuff together, brought you into the world. They wiped your butt when you were a baby. They, respect your mom and dad. Do not commit adultery. Don't cheat. No one wants to be cheated on. That's not cool. It sucks. It's not fair. No. So when you look at these 10 commandments, do they sound something that's outrageous? And you gotta think of these other religions out there. You can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't watch this, you can't watch that. You have to be all this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And the only thing Jesus said is, come as you are, man. Just pick up your cross and follow me. Christianity would probably be about the only one that would accept me, would take me. I mean, look, I do card magic. Some religions think that card magic's the devil and it's evil. So, because do you think a demon is a boy or a girl? Let me ask you that. I gotta check out my man's new print. Trying to have a good day, man. God be with you. God bless you too, buddy. But I ask people that. What do you think a demon is? A boy or a girl? Demons are non-binary. A demon is neither a man nor a woman. The devil hates women more than he hates men. Because the one is who brought Jesus into the world. Yeah. I've been just preaching in here, man. I've been live for like 38 minutes.
You've been live for a while.
I know, and I've been talking about I've been supposed to be doing card magic and card tricks, but somehow or another I went completely off script. Because someone in the comment, someone commented, why is there always Christians in my channel? And then they started doing the crying emoji. And I was like, hold on now, let me get my big boy hat on. But he was nice. He said, God bless you before he left.
That's good.
Yes.
And I'm watching videos about what's going on between Jerusalem and Dublin, Jerusalem, Iran, Jordan. All the people in Jerusalem are like multiple times a day having to go take shelter in their room, like shelter rooms of their house that they had to have built into their homes.
Oh, man.
Because of the missiles that are consistently and constantly being launched at them from Iran.
But another one of my arguments, which is a fair argument. If you were to gamble money, if you were to gamble a house, that could not compare to gambling your eternity. Because what if you are wrong and you are in hell? What are you going to do then? According to the Bible, there's nothing you can do.
No.
That's one gamble that
most people shouldn't be willing to take.
No, because what if you're wrong? If you're right, okay, yeah, nothing's there, nothing exists. Okay, good, great, fine, dandy. But what if you are wrong? What's that, darling? You show me a balloon. That's why the Bible says there will be weeping and lashing of teeth. Gnashing. Weeping meaning, it was real. I was wrong. And then
Gnashing of teeth is
that's anger.
Yeah.
You're so mad, you're spitting bullets. Why am I here? Why am I?
You should watch the video I sent you earlier about remember in the Bible where it says like God descended from
Hey look, someone says, got to go, love you. You and your channel got to go boing. Boing. What was that?
I sent you a video, remember, and About where it's talking about the gate where Jesus will come back through again,
Yeah.
and how the Iranian people, I think it was the Iranian people, boarded it up. It's starting to crack.
It's starting to crack.
It's starting to crack, and that's where they're expecting that Jesus will come back through again. And it's been boarded, it's been sealed for 2,000 years, and it's starting to crack again. These are how we're supposed to be clean. Some dingy. Who put dirty dishes in with the clean ones?
It's like communication, man.
Well,
they left. No one's watching me anymore.
It does not take a brain surgeon to look at some of the dishes and go, oh, okay, these are clean, and not put dirty dishes in there with it.
Children. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get off.
This is